It was a very tough year for the New Orleans Saints. The last time they played here in the Dome was more than a year ago. It was 3 days before the landfall of Hurricane Katrina, a preseason game against the Ravens. And then ever since, they've been all over the country playing, if you will, home games. That includes their first game last year at the New York Giants. East Rutherford, New Jersey was a home game for them. And then they called Texas home for a very long time. San Antonio is where they played 2 home games. Then they also played 4 home games, and as close to a home game as you could imagine, in LSU's campus in Baton Rouge. And then it was back home again into San Antonio to wrap up the season. So they've come a very long way, that's for sure. And one thing about the New Orleans Saints, they are happy to be back in the Dome. The thing about the New Orleans Saints is this: they've got a lot of things going on here. They're happy to be back, and there's a lot of star power here, including former President George Bush. He's going to be on hand for the coin toss, but he may be just the second most popular Bush inside the stadium tonight. That's because the Saints have the very heralded running back. His name is Reggie Bush. He won the Heisman Trophy, and Saints fans have fallen in love with Reggie Bush, and he's fallen in love with them. He's committed to the city. He's donated 25% of the sales of his jersey to Hurricane Katrina charities. By the way, it's the #1 selling jersey in the NFL. He knows it will be an emotional night. His teammates know it'll be an emotional night as well.
The city's going to be overjoyed to be back, you know, there and welcome us with open arms, to be able to play in the city and not have to travel so far. I think it's going to be one of those times where it's like one of those Super Bowl moments.
I think any other city that would have gone through the tragedy that New Orleans has gone through, they wouldn't have a football team there the next year.
You probably see a lot of guys cry during that national anthem, man, because of what went on in that Superdome, what occurred, the people that have, man. To me, New Orleans has been the best 5 years of my life. The people there, man, are wonderful people. I love them.
It's going to be a neat experience, you know, knowing what all went on there and the people that ran through there and all the renovations they had to make. It's going to be special, just not only for the Saints players, but for the people of New Orleans, you know, to have their team back officially, you know, I think it'll be huge.
Now, you just heard from the players, and we want to hear from you. Stephanie, I want you to be a big part of this show.
Yeah, we want our viewers to be a big part of the show as well. Over the last few days, we've had this question on our website: should the Saints return to the Superdome? Well, if you haven't voted yet...
I remember looking at the first footage from the helicopter flying over the city, and my first thought was that it looked like a tsunami. The people we knew and loved thought their family members were gone, and a lot of the people we knew and loved, we didn't know if they were alive. I was drafted by the Saints in '97, yet I think God was allowing me to use the things that I've experienced to help tell our story.
Danny Wuerffel, the 1996 Heisman Trophy winner, was one of thousands of New Orleanians who lost their home to Hurricane Katrina.
We drove into our neighborhood by the 17th Street Canal, and it was like a bomb went off. You had cars upended in trees. You had houses in the middle of the street. Our house, all the furniture was everywhere else. It was moved, it floated and settled. It smelled like a toxic dump.
When tragedy strikes, many people ask, why me? But not Wuerffel. Instead, he was thinking of the 190 young people in his ministry.
The Desire neighborhood at one point was rated one of the worst in the country, and the guy moved here in 1990 and started trying to make a difference. And I was just so blessed to become a part of it. And we had started a church and some programs for spiritual development, but we also were working on community development, and we had a pediatric clinic. We were building houses. We'd started a school.
It took 16 years to make all of those
Never been as physically, emotionally, mentally exhausted as I have been this year, but I've also never been as alive, as spiritually alive, as aware of things, growing in compassion for people, growing in drive and purpose and mission. And so in many ways, I'm so thankful for this year because it's allowed me to grow and hopefully be a better person.
Hurricane Katrina with CBS affiliate WWL-TV. And WWL Chief Meteorologist Carl Arredondo joins us now live tonight. And you have an interesting story to tell, Carl, because it was the night of Hurricane Katrina's landfall that just next door at the Hyatt Hotel, your crew was basically holed up there throughout the event.
Yeah, at about 11 o'clock that night, Sunday night, our plan was that we were going to leave our station at Rampart, go to the Hyatt, for our evacuation, and our crew in Baton Rouge that we had dispatched earlier was going to continue the broadcast in New Orleans at Baton Rouge. So we stayed at the Hyatt all through the night and into about the midday part Monday when we felt it was safe enough that we could leave the Hyatt and come back to our Rampart station and continue broadcast from there.
When did you finally realize really what was taking place in New Orleans?
I think somewhere around 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, we had all gathered around a little small remote TV, and we were watching our radar view from our Baton Rouge broadcast, and I saw the eye travel over Plaquemines Parish, St. Bernard Parish, and southeastern St. Tammany, the Mississippi Gulf Coast, Hancock County, and then I knew that many people would not have a home to go back to, or at least not in a short time, because that eye wall and what we knew where the winds were going to cause so much damage. I knew a lot of us, and personally a lot of us from the station, we're not going to have homes to go back to.
Traumatic story for sure. Tonight means a lot to this city, doesn't it? You're going to enjoy the game, right?
Yes, we're going to enjoy it very much.
All right, appreciate your time. Thank you very much, Carl. Talking about the Hyatt, it still hasn't reopened yet.